2 in the morning, rest is getting harder.
It's 5:30 AM. I'm in the office. This is how my day starts, this is how my day goes, and you'll see how my day finishes. What do I do? What does a manager do? Well, me personally, I analyse everything. I look at my objectives to make sure that I'm on course to reach them, to make sure that I can please the board and keep my job. I then panic. I normally have a little look on the database to see what jobs are available. God forbid, but that day comes when the West Ham board say, you're no longer our manager. By the time 6:30 comes round, I'm back to looking at contracts. I dig out all the players' contracts from the database, collate them together, and have a good look through them. Why? Because I need to see what players' contracts are coming to an end, what players' contracts are nearing that point, which players I have to turn my attention to give a new contract. I have to analyse, is it worth the investment? Does he deserve a pay rise? Do we negotiate now? Do we wait until January? Do we wait to the summer? These are the things that I have to do on a daily basis. These are the attention to detail. If I miss something, it could cost us one of our biggest players. If I miss something, we could miss out on a great player. The same with the youth academy. I look over the players to make sure I don't miss out on anything. That I've got what potentially could be the next big player in my sights. So I know that I have to go and see the youth games. I know I have to pay attention. The calendar. I always look at the calendar to make sure I know what we have coming up. It's imprinted in my head. I know the fixture list. I know the days and the dates that we're playing teams. But I always look at the calendar. Just to make sure. Just to reassure myself as the manager. It's something I do. Perhaps it's OCD. OCD is every day I look at that goddamn table. Every day around 8:30 with my cup of coffee and my newspaper. The Daily Jaffa. We're going to start off with the fans speak. So, IX Doubtfire. As West Ham manager recovers from his thankfully minor car incident, London police investigate that the driver of the car which collided with Locke's car was in fact Sam Allardyce. Big Fat Sam quoted that he was jealous of the fame and success that Locke had brought to West Ham and was willing to do anything to get his job back. Reporter IX Doubtfire. Cheers, buddy. Really appreciate the story. Stoney, Stumpy, my man. You got the tweet today. I just can't get enough of career mode. West Ham is the best. You should be the real manager. Hashtag Jaffa Army. And on the left hand side, new forward targeted by Locke. Rhodes nightclub bust up could cost him his Hammers career as Locke looks elsewhere. The rumour mill has been in full flow as the lack of goals from Rhodes is making West Ham fans unhappy. And even Locke admits he is shocked with the current form Rhodes is in. I missed out form. It is reported Locke had fans tweeting for targets for the January transfer window. Hashtag January targets. Cheers, Johnny. He's basically said that he wants Rhodes out. Cash in on Rhodes and bring in another player. But cash in. Look for certain forwards. So we're now going to move on. It's 9 AM. What happens at 9 AM? I turn up at the training ground. As you can see, we've got Rhodesy working on a Pacific shooting setup. This is the return of West Ham TV. We will be bringing you so much content for West Ham TV. It will integrate all the games, skill games, as you know. I love to have a little bit of fun with it. But as you can see, Jordan Rhodes has got to work on his finishing. He is not clinical enough. He is not scoring enough goals. He is not doing the business in the games. He's just not, and it is so frustrating. The boy has talent. The boy has potential. To show the level he's at, he can only manage a 8,938 points total on a very simplistic shooting game. Of course, Andy Carroll, who as we know has just returned from injury, the big man himself, is in sensational form, and he does this training method every single day. 3 times a day. We have him on different methods as well. We work on his passing and his heading, but this is what Andy likes to do. He likes to have fun with the shooting. He likes to improve. He loves to improve. He wants to better himself. He wants to break into that England team, and you can see the difference between the class of players. Rose is just not there, and Carroll is just a head and shoulders above him. He manages a 9.735. This is pretty much an average score for Andy Carroll. Absolutely an average score, but it's one of those things. So after the training ground, I go back to the office. We have a spot of lunch back at the club. All the players have to come. Once we've had lunch, The players are free to go on with their day. 9 times out of 10, Big AC will go back down to the training ground. Even Jordan Rhodes, not always Rhodesy at this moment in time, but the likes of Mark Noble, Diami, always go back down to the training ground and they work on little things. You'll find Andy Carroll working on his chest control and headering, Marky Noble working on his passing. What do? I go back to the drawing board. I analyse the team. I analyse potential targets. Who can I bring in to make a huge impact? Why are we suffering? Why are we not picking up the results? Why are we drawing games? Why did we lose to Liverpool? Why are other teams doing better than us? What are they doing different? What players are doing better for them? Why are they doing better for them? What am I doing wrong for Rhodes not to be scoring? What am I doing right for Andy Carroll to be scoring? These are all things that go through my head on a daily basis. These are all things that need attending. I look at statistics all the time. I analyse every single team. Why are Tottenham doing so well? Why are Swansea doing well? Why has their left midfielder scored 7 in 15? Why has Kenwyne Jones got 5 in 10? Why has Jay Rodriguez got 3 in 15 and Ricky Lambert 3 in 7? What are they doing right? What formation are they playing? How aggressive are they? I look at Luke Remy and I think to myself, why did we not go for him? Why did we miss out on him? I know I took over from Big Sam and the opportunity had gone for Remy, but why? Why was Sam not looking at him? Why am I thinking about looking at him? What are Liverpool doing better than us? Well, in the Liverpool game, they were lucky. The miss by Rhodes was awful, but it's something we have to put right. It's something we've got to put right. It's something that frustrates me. Balassi, a very talented player. Why has he got 4 in 10? These are all things that need my attention. These are all things that happen on a daily basis when you're a manager. I have to justify my job. I do it through results. I do it through performances. And I finish my day with the evening paper. Carroll and Vaz Tay suffer, but Hazard is Iron Man. During West Ham's home encounter with the Blues, the crowd witnessed something phenomenal. Andy Carroll, the air conditioner, and Ricardo Vaz Tay went off injured after witnessing the event to be jealous of Chelsea's Eden Hazard's flexibility. After he took a tackle, he performed something a professional contortionist would have been proud of. A full splits where his foot almost met his head. And not only that, but Eden's hip also did a 360 before the player could get it back to his feet. Sky Sports pundit Chris Kamara described the event as unbelievable, Jeff. Totally brilliant story. I had to put it in. And I wanted to have a Daily Jaffa at the end of the episode because we have missed out on the Daily Jaffa in a couple of the live episodes. But as you know, I have made a decision that live episodes will be the whole of next week. And then the week after, we'll be doing post-commentary. So we're going to mix it up week by week, live week, post-commentary week. Also, Josh Robinson, thank you for your tweet, fella. You're my favourite FIFA YouTuber by far. Love your videos. Hashtag JaffaCake Army. Again, thank you, Josh. Really appreciate that. The fans speak. Welsh Wizards. That was an absolutely fantastic story. I did have a little smirk, and I still read it with a bit of a... I wanted to laugh, but it was so difficult not to because I really did enjoy that story. And also, Locke makes big changes and drops Rhodes. Enough is enough as Locke is set to drop Rhodes after missing a simple chance. Oh my god, I need to breathe. Locke visits local supporters' pub to answer questions surrounding Jordan Rhodes. Fans were shocked when Locke just walked in and ordered a pint and a round for the pub. 2 fans, Alan Pardew 77 and Sam Mulholland, said he was open and he didn't dodge a question. It was a shock to us all. It shows that he takes the job very serious and only wants the best for the club. Have you seen the West Ham manager out and about? If so, post in the section below. I hope you enjoyed today's bonus episode. It was something lighthearted, nothing too serious. I just hope you enjoyed it, and we'll be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week with some wonderful West Ham content. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get a win and Jordan Rhodes will break his duck, but who knows. And for all the people who put hashtag Rhodes as Titanic captain, you guys had me in stitches. I absolutely loved that. Anyway, guys, it's time for me to go. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I will catch you later.
I used to dream about cars and things, about being a star and things. I thought that I would outgrow this feeling. It seems my dream